ever made a snap decision and later wondered, what was I thinking? Or maybe you have spent hours and hours analyzing and over-analyzing a choice, only to realize that you still got it wrong. Well, my friend, welcome to the fascinating and sometimes frustrating world of human thinking. Hi, I'm Shivali, and today we are going through a mental maze along with a Nobel Prize-winning psychologist, Daniel Kahneman, with his groundbreaking book, Thinking Fast and Slow. This book is a deep dive into how our minds work. How do we make decisions? And how are we often less rational than we think? Well, Kahneman breaks down into two systems of thoughts, right? One is slow and deliberate. The second one is fast and automatic. Let's unpack this. Two systems of thinking. Kahneman actually introduces us to two characters of our brains, right? And calls them system 1 and system 2. Think of them as co-workers. System 1 is your gut instincts. It's fast, emotional, and automatic. It's the system that helps you recognize a friend's face or dodge a flying object. Or immediately make an opinion that someone is angry just by their tone. System 2, on the other hand, is the analytical side of the brain. It is slow, deliberate, and effortful, right? It comes into play when you are solving a math problem or planning a big decision, or you are focusing on a very complex task. But here's the problem. System 1, more often than ever, hijacks the system 2 and leads us to make irrational decisions without us even realizing it. How biases and heuristics trick us. Our brains loves shortcuts. Quick little rules of thumb to make decisions easier and faster. And these shortcuts or heuristics often leads us astray. Now let's see some of the examples leading to this. First one is the anchoring effect. Well, have you ever found yourself enjoying or being really happy, or you like a sense of achievement after you bought a product which was marked as 500 bucks, but it was striped down to 300 bucks? And even if that 300 was really expensive for you, but you feel a sense of achievement that it was a steal even deal. Well, this is where anchoring comes in effect. Our brain fixates on the first number and just leads us to skewing our judgment. Second is availability bias. Now, we fear shark attacks or plane crashes or terrorist incidents more than we fear heart diseases or car accidents. Why? Well, because vivid and dramatic incidents stick into our memory, even if they are statistically rare. This is called the availability bias. Now, we fear or we think of the incidents that are easiest to recall, that have left an imprint on our brains. Third one is loss aversion. Now, Kahneman's research shows that we feel the pain of losing twice as much we feel the joy of winning. So that's the reason why we are not able to sell our investments in a loss, or we stay in a bad relationship, or we fear to switch jobs, right? That is your loss aversion, where we hate losing more than we love winning. Why we're overconfident and how to fix it. Now here's the kicker. Most of us are way more confident in our judgments than we should be. And Kahneman calls this the illusion of understanding. We think we know more than we actually do, like predicting stock markets or giving expert advices to any and everyone. Now, for example, we take a task that we thought would take 3 days because, yeah, we can complete it in 3 days, but it ends up taking a week. Now, this sounds really familiar because it may have happened to all of you out there. Why is this? Because we had underestimated the task, the complexities of that task, and we have overestimated our capability. So, how do we think better? Okay, now that we understand that our brain actually tricks us all the time, what can we do about it, right? First is pause and engage system two. Just slow down when you are making a very important decision. Think to yourself, ask to yourself, am I jumping to conclusions here? Next is challenge your assumption. Do not always go with your gut instinct on complex problems, complex decisions. Just take a look, a good look on the actual data. Finally, be aware of the biases. Just by knowing about the anchoring effect, the availability bias, the loss aversion, you can actually make use of them and spot them in your daily life routines. And one of my favorite takeaways from this book is humility. Accept that you don't know everything. The world's best thinkers are not those who are always right. They are the ones who are willing to be wrong and they learn from it. Thinking Fast and Slow isn't just a psychology book, it is a manual for understanding yourself and the world around us, right? It'll make you question your decisions, rethink your gut instincts, and hopefully help you think smarter. But fair warning, once you read this book, you'll spot biases everywhere, even in yourself. Have you read Thinking Fast and Slow? What was your takeaway from this? Let's talk in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mind blowing book discussions. Until next time, stay curious, keep questioning, and think smarter.